So those were protesters who showed up at Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's town hall, being immediately counter-protested by several women standing in front of them. They were fired up about a lot of different stuff. There were some signs about UN conspiracy theories to get rid of humans or something. They apparently had a problem with her support for the LGBTQ community, saying that only people who are heterosexual should be allowed to have homes or something. One woman shouted out, there are only two effing genders, I guess. In any event, that went on for a while, and it was obviously impossible for her to have the actual town hall, which was supposed to be about a number of different topics, including marijuana legalization, crime, a number of other topics. She apparently got frustrated, I guess, and this is how she ended up responding. And that was the dance that exploded every right-wing head in the world. I almost said white wing, but it's the same thing, whatever. They did not like that at all. They were freaking out about it. We're gonna get to some of the responses, but maybe we can pause here for a second. Should she have done the dance, or was she being uncouth?
What, is this a question? Is this really a question? I don't debate zombies. She can dance to anything she likes. Okay, they had a decent beat, to be fair to the zombies. Okay, yeah. And her supporters had already started chanting another thing with it, right? So she's also, in a sense, chanting with the supporters. But I don't debate zombies. I couldn't, if you gave me 10 years to think of what was wrong with that clip, I'd be like, the plant doesn't match the other plant in the other drawing. What are we talking about? What is wrong with this clip? I don't understand anything, right? And they're like, can you believe she danced a little bit? She moved her body. How could she do that? Are we against dancing now? Is this now the footloose era of the zombies? Okay, and by the way, you remember those fake progressive peace activists that went to her town hall the other day that were Republicans? People are like, no, they could have been on the left, and these people could be peace activists. They could be on the left. I mean, they hate, there's only two genders, but they could be on the left. You never know, Are we still doing these debates? Come on, you're all embarrassing.
I think these ones are explicitly supporters of the woman who's running against AOC, technically.
Yeah, the other ones were explicitly right-wingers trolling you. If you fell for that and thought they were progressives, super embarrassing. Okay, Adrian.
Yeah, no, absolute and utter joke. But yeah, no, AOC can move to a beat because it's like, if you're gonna give me a beat, I'm gonna serve it. So here we go. Well, it's like, come on, you brought the party, so let's go ahead and get this done. If you want less from me, give me less. But otherwise, I worked what you gave me to work with. And so I fully respect AOC for moving to the beat and having a good time, making the most out of it. Lemon's lemonade. So I'm a fan.
Exactly. Okay, so let's get to some demonstrations of the insanity I was talking about. You've now seen AOC's dance. Okay, now right-wingers aren't gonna like it. We understand that going in. But I want you to take a look at what a Newsmax host said about it, and you tell me if it makes one lick of sense.
I don't know if we need to do a wellness check on AOC or if we can actually make fun of this. She might have some mental health issues there, but let's just pretend she's sane for the sake of the argument here. Which is the cringier moment, her Ricky Ricardo impersonation or her dance moves?
I don't know what. We live in different galaxies. This is the multiverse. I don't know what they saw.
But when the multiverses have connected, like we've accidentally
intersected.
It's an
incursion in the language of Marvel.
Yeah, because we all just saw the same video. Everything's a Rorschach test now, okay? We got a bigger one later in the show. But that guy sees the unhinged right-winger yell, there's only two genders! And he thinks, oh, that's a person who's reasonable. And he sees AOC dancing like this to their beat, and he's like, is she insane? I mean, what do you do with them? Am I supposed to debate it? Adrian.
Yeah, from that man's nonsense, it's clear he doesn't season his food, and how he was so offended by her dancing It is not something that is called within his ministry. It offends him and upsets him, and that's a him issue. But the thing that is a bigger issue and such a great issue is how AOC was coming out and speaking on behalf and uplifting support to the LGBTQ plus community, and speaking on behalf of rights and uplifting. And I saw a number of people on Twitter today very much uplifting AOC in the reality that she is out there using her voice to stand up, and yet people are coming to try to tear her down in the process of trying to tear down, whether it's trans rights or gay rights. And it's just incredibly pathetic that they're willing to lie about her dancing and this entire video and everything we've seen simply to try to distort and really kind of detract from her message. And it's laughable, all of it.
Yeah. Well, this next bit we're gonna show you, also laughable, but more in a sad way. It won't actually make you laugh. You'll know why as soon as you see this person's face. But here is what Dave Rubin had to say about AOC briefly dancing a little.
Listen, I'm AOC, I'm standing here, nobody likes me, the jig is up, the grift is up, people are getting it, nobody likes the woke. I don't know, my accent just severely changed in the middle of that. Look, everyone's had it with the wokesters. I hope and pray that her district flips. There is a chance, there's a chance all over the place. New York might flip with Lee Zeldin over Hochul. I mean, everything is up in the air right now. And I think the one way that we can really model in America going forward, sort of based on some of the principles of freedom that are happening right here in Florida, is that we're gonna have to basically say, you know what? That moment where the squad took over and the racism took over and the drag queens and all of this stuff took over, it's in the mirror now, it's in the back mirror, and we can say, AO, see you later.
I'm supposed to like delight in him making an utter fool of himself, but it just, I'm too much of a lib, I guess, too much of a lefty. It just hurts me deep in the stomach to see him embarrassing himself like that on a daily basis.
Guys, AO, see you later? Oh, Jesus, that's so bad. Okay, so the accent, now to be fair, because we're the fairest show in America, AOC did do an accent. So I want to give you that context because you didn't see it in the video, okay? But that doesn't give Dave Rubin a right to do an accent of folks he doesn't agree with and wants to make fun of.
Whatever accent that was.
Whatever that was. And he's like, oh, my accent changed in the middle. Did it? What was that?
I don't know.
But the reason he does that is because the right wing thinks, oh, people say Dave Rubin isn't funny. Look at how he made fun of Latinos. I had a big laugh, ha ha, Latinos, ha ha, we laugh at you. But when there's supposed to be a punchline, for them, the racism is the punchline. Okay, so every part of them is super embarrassing. You remember when Dave Rubin used to pretend to be a classical liberal or whatever he was saying? Now he's blaming AOC because she's racist. I mean, he's not even trying to make sense.
Yeah.
And so he was, in a sense, again, to be fair to him, he was the original Tulsi Gabbard. He was the first one to come out and go, oh yeah, I'm on the left, but I gotta tell you, man, the left really bothers me. The right is so correct. Then he bought literally a $6 million house. Okay, when he was working here, ain't no guy got $6 million, okay? Where did he get that money from? He's the least funny, least entertaining, least interesting host in America. Where the hell did you get the money from, Dave? Man, selling out, unfortunately, pays a lot. But then you gotta do this. You have to dance for them.
Ugh.
And it's like, John's right, it's gut-wrenching. I don't even wanna see my worst enemy have to dance for the right wing like that.
And something also that kind of really just, does Dave Rubin know what his voice sounds like? Besides the whole terrible accent, like, it's like, is this really what you wanna do? You wanna try to feign some type of Latin accent in some way? Like, he should just not speak in its entirety. Like, I don't know, give me some bass in the voice, do something, because it's just not working for me. So, it's like the little racism thing is cute, but even aside from that, I just would prefer his silence. That's all I have.
Yeah, I'll second that. I want to play one more video. I know we don't have much time, but only because everybody's going to see her dance, and a lot of people are going to see a variety of different right wingers losing their mind. God only knows what Ben Shapiro is going to say about her dancing right there. But what generally a lot of people will not see is that they will take all of that and then say, oh look, she's unpopular. Her constituents don't like her. She can't talk substance. They won't show you what happened after that protest, when she finally did get back able, once they quieted down a bit, to talk about what people came to the town hall to actually talk about. And so let's see her talk substance and see whether her constituents actually support her.
What we did in the Bronx is that anyone who got admitted from a gunshot wound, a stab wound, etc., immediately got flagged for the Stand Up to Violence program. And here's what we did. We brought on only not just a doctor to stitch the person up. We brought in a social worker. We brought in mentors. We brought in housing specialists. And you know what we found? We brought in psychiatrists. We brought in psychologists. All of them. You know what we found? Here's what we found. Here's a fact. We reduced reoccurrence of crime by more than 50%.
Yeah, see, that's the clip the right wing doesn't want you to see.
Of course, why are they attacking her? Because she's unpopular? No, they're attacking her because she's popular. And that's because she's really, really good at this. Good at policy, good at speaking about policy, good at energizing people. That's why they attack her 24/7. If you see them attacking someone, understand that they view that person as a threat. They're a threat because they're standing up for you and for truth and yes, for justice.